أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome everybody to today's class. We will start our class. We'll begin our class with our opening dua. So, Assalamu alaikum, discipline in charge. If we could have our first student, please.
Wa alaikum salam. Our first student is G1 327.
G1 327. Assalamu alaikum. G1 327. Can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, excellent. So we're going to start with our opening dua. So I will recite and you can recite after me, okay? Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Very good. So just be careful here. Minash shaitan.
Minash shaitanir rajim.
Beautiful, well done. Could you recite the translation for me?
I seek refuge with Allah from Satan.
Satan. Good.
Satan the rejected.
Very well done. Let's move on to our next one. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
And the translation?
In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful.
Well done, excellent. And our prayer for today. Rabbi allimni ma huwa khayrun indaka.
Rabbi allimni ma.
Okay, let's break it down. Rabbi allimni ma huwa khayrun indak.
Khayrun indak.
Well done. Could you read the translation?
Oh my Lord, teach me what is best for me in your knowledge.
Jazakumullah, Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. And inshallah, we will speak to you again soon. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so everybody please make sure you know the class etiquettes by now. We're well into the course. You should have your correct ID. If you don't, you may find yourself in the waiting room. So please make sure you have your correct ID. You should be in wudu or ablution. You should have clean clothes with your head covered. You should be in a quiet place with parental supervision. Another point, just as a reminder today, please keep an eye. If you get a notice to say, please unmute your mic, please come to the mic quickly if you are called, because it does delay time a lot if students don't come to the mic quickly and promptly. Okay, Jazakumullah. Right, so in today's lesson, we are going to be doing another exercise today, exercise 18.4, Asma'ul Husna, the beautiful attributes of Allah. We'll be looking at those today. If you have the Talimul-Quran hard copy, the book, it is lesson 18 and it is page 78. Okay, exercise 18.4 on page 78 of Talimul-Quran. Okay. So this week, you have been looking at wasl. So you've been looking at joining two words together, thinking about blank letters, thinking about how to incorporate sukoon and shadda in order to join words together. So before that, you were looking at individual words and how to build up those words. Now you are looking at more than one word. Okay, often. So you've been doing that throughout the week. But in today's lesson, we are just focusing on single words, which are the attributes of Allah. And as we go through the class, I want you to be very careful to make sure there's lots of small things that you have learned, which you really need to focus on. The first one is very obviously your simple strokes. So your simple dhamma, kasra, fatha, and making sure you just say those for one count or 1 second. Okay, then you have your elongated strokes, your vertical fatha, vertical kasra, or inverted dhamma, which you would say for 2 counts. You also have your haruful mad, which are your alif, blank alif. For example, here, your blank alif after a letter which has a fatha on it. So you will elongate the letter for 2 seconds. Okay, if you have a ya with a sukoon and the letter before has a kasra on it, like here, you will elongate that sound for 2 seconds. If you have a waw with a sukoon and the letter before has a dhamma on it, you will elongate for 2 seconds. I'm just wondering, yes, here's one here. Okay, so you need to be really careful of your timing. Remember, if your timing is incorrect, it can change the meaning of the word, right? You also have to just be really conscious of if there is a sukoon, you need to join. If there's a shadda, you need to harden. And one other point you need to be conscious of this week as well is to make sure all of the letters in red that you can see highlighted should be said with a thick and heavy sound. So every time you see a letter which is highlighted in red, you make a roundish shape with your mouth and you try to say that letter with a thick or heavy sound. Okay, so if we have our student to the mic, please, and then we can begin this exercise.
Our next student is G1 491.
491. Assalamu alaikum, G1 491. G1 491. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Let's try another student then.
Okay.
G1743.
G1743. Assalamu alaikum. G1743.
Okay. G1770.
G1770.
There's 2 of us.
There's 2 of you. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the other number?
We only have 1.
So what Elijah will do the talking. Isaac is listening.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Thank
That's fine.
you.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, G1770. How are you today?
Good.
Excellent. Alhamdulillah. Are you ready for today's class?
Yeah.
Excellent. So if we can start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin the lesson.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good, very good effort. Well done. Okay, we're going to start on this word or these words here, right? So I will recite the word and I'll break it down and then you can recite after me. Okay, so we begin here. Huwallahu.
Wallahu.
Huwallahu alladhi.
Wallahu.
Alladhi.
Alladhi.
Good. Let's try that once more. Huwallahu alladhi.
Huwal
Alladhi. Very good. Let's try that once more. Huwallahu alladhi. Alladhi. Very good. Very good effort. Well done. Okay, let's carry on. La ilaha.
La ilaha.
Good. So this is a fatha followed by a blank alif. So we have to elongate this sound for 2 seconds. La ilaha.
La ilaha.
Illa huwa.
Illa huwa.
Huwa.
Illa huwa.
Beautiful. Well done. Let's try it once more from the beginning. Huwallahu alladhi.
Huwallahu wali.
Hulladhi
Alladhi
la ilaha
la ilaha
illa huwa.
illa huwa.
Very good effort. Well done. Keep practicing that word. I know more than one word. It's a full sentence. Break it down. See where you need to make the break. So for example, here, you need to join this ha to this lam here. There's a blank alif there, but you don't have to say that letter. You need to look that there's a shadda on the lam and there's a dhamma on the ha. So you would join that. Hulladhi.
Alladhi.
Very good. Now, the word before, which is Allah again, you have to make sure those two words join together. So there's quite a lot of joining in this section, but you need to really practice that. So, hu, wallahu,
Huwalahu.
hu, wallahu.
Huwallahu.
Good. Hu, wallahu, alladhi.
Huwallahu alladhi.
Very good. Much, much better. So keep practicing that and then break it down, say it in small parts, and then try to put it all together. Okay. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help, G1770. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Okay, great. Can we have our next student, please?
Yes, our next student is G1846.
G1846. Assalamu alaikum, G1846.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin here. A'udhu billahi.
Billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Very good effort. Well done. So we're going to start on this first word. Now, as you can see, the ra is in red. So we have to make that into a thick sound. So listen carefully first, and then you copy me. We have a shadda here, so we have to harden this sound. And we have a skoon here, so we have to join the ra to the ha here as well. Okay, so listen carefully first. Ar-Rahmanu.
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 Very good. Excellent. Much, much better. Ar-Rahmanu.
Ar-Rahmanu.
Very good. Let's move on to the next one. Ar-Rahimu.
Ar-Rahimu.
Very good. So when you say your ra here, you need to make your mouth into a round shape, so it's a thick and heavy sound. Ar-Rahimu.
Ar-Rahimu.
Good. Well done. Al-Maliku.
Al-Maliku.
Very good. Al-Maliku.
Al-Maliku.
Very good. Make sure we can hear the lam sound. Okay, so often when we say things quickly, especially if it's words that we know, we don't pronounce all the letters very clearly. So we need to be able to hear the al-Maliku. Okay, next one. Al-Quddusu.
Al-Quddusu.
Well done. Excellent. As-Salamu.
As-Salamu.
Very good. Al-Mu'minu.
Al-Mu'minu.
Good, well done. Now, why did I say mu and not mu? Do you remember?
Because it has the top.
It has the hamza. Well done. So we're joining the meme to the hamza, not to the waw. The waw is just a chair for the hamza. Excellent. Very good. Lovely recitation, G1846. Really, really good. You made your ra nice and thick after I reminded you about that. Just make sure that every letter that you need to pronounce it clearly so that we can hear all the different sounds. Okay? Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help.
Jazakallah.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, can we have our next student, please?
Yes, our next student is G1843.
Assalamu alaikum, G1843.
Who is that? You? Salam karo.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So we're going to go through this line here. If you start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin.
A'udzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Good effort. Well done. Okay, so we're going to start with this word here. So listen carefully, and then you recite after me. Okay. Al-Muhayminu.
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 Hayminu. Well done. Excellent. Remember, this is your yalin. So you make an A sound. Okay. Well done. Good. Next one. Al-Azizu.
Al-Azizu.
Very nice. Excellent elongation there. Well done. Al-Azizu.
Al-Azizu.
Very good. Next one. Al-Jabbaru.
Al-Jabbaru.
Really good hardening there of your ba. Well done. Once more. Al-Jabbaru.
Al-Jabbaru.
Good. Your voice cut out a little bit there. Let's move on to the next one. Al-Mutakabbiru.
Al-Mutakalbiru.
Kabbiru.
Kabbiru.
Very good. Kabbiru.
Kabbiru.
Very good. So when you join to the ba, you really need to harden that sound. So that was really good. We're going to try the whole word again. Al-Mutakabbiru.
Al-Mutakabbiru.
Kabbiru.
Kabbiru.
Very good. So you don't have a pause in the middle. The whole section has to be said together. Okay. Al-Mutakabbiru.
Al-Mutakabbiru.
Very good. Well done. Next one. Al-Khaliqu.
Al-Khaliqu.
Very good. Thick sound in the kha, thick sound in the qaf. Al-Khaliqu.
Al-Khaliqu.
Very good. Well done. Next one. Al-Bari'u.
Al-Bari'u.
Right. So here we have a blank alif. The letter before has a fatha on the top. Okay. So we need to elongate that sound, make it longer for about 2 seconds. So that bar needs to make a 2-second sound now. Al-Bari'u.
Al-Bari'u.
Very good. Once more.
Al-Bari'u.
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 Good. Well done. Excellent. I think your voice was crackling a bit at the end. Really good effort. Well done. Make sure, like I said with the previous student as well, that you pronounce your lam very clearly. Al. So whenever you're joining the lam or joining any letter together, you need to make sure you can hear the alif sound and the lam sound. Any letter with a sukoon, you need to be able to hear the letter that comes before and the letter which has the sukoon on the top. Okay, so just make sure all of your sounds are really, really clear. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. G1 843. Allah Hafiz. Okay. I think internet was crackling a little bit. Can we have our next student, please?
Yes, our next student is G1 421.
G1 421.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. You understanding everything okay today?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So if we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin here.
A'udzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Very nice, well done. So we're going to start from here. We've got 2 letters here which are in red, so we need to make sure both of those we say with a thick sound. We also have a shadda, so you have to really push down on that letter as well. Okay. Al-Musawwiru.
Al-Musawwiru.
Very good. Al-Ghaffaru.
Al-Ghaffaru.
Good. Al-Ghaffaru.
Al-Ghaffaru.
Ghaf, good. So even though it's a thick sound, we still have to say the fatha sound. Gha, gha, Ghaffaru.
Ghaffaru.
Good, well done. Al-Qahharu.
Al-Qahharu.
Very nice. Al-Wahhabu.
Al-Wahhabu.
Good, well done, excellent. Now we have a thick sound here, thick ra. We also have a shadda on the ra, which means we really need to push down on it and harden it. We also have a shadda on the za, so there's two joining letters there, okay? After the za, we have this blank alif. What does that mean? What do we need to do with this sound here?
Make it longer.
Excellent, how many seconds?
2.
Brilliant, very good, well done. So we have Ar-Razzaqu.
Ar-Razzaqu.
Very good, once more.
Ar-Razzaqu.
Very nice. Ar-Razzaqu.
Ar-Razzaqu.
Very good effort, well done. Al-Fattahu.
Al-Fattahu.
Very good, very, very nice work. You really hardened your letters well, the shadda letters. You made sure that you really pushed down on them and made a really strong sound there. That was really good. So, and you knew your rules as well. That's really good as well, that you recognized that you had an alif madda there and you need to elongate that sound. So well done. Jazakumullah G1 421. Really lovely recitation, mashallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Next. We have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1 844.
G1 844. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
मैं ठीक हूँ.
Alhamdulillah. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. Can you recite your Tawud and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin from this word here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice. Well done. So we're going to start from this word here. We've got a sukoon here. So we would join the first two letters. And we have a ya with a sukoon here. So what will we do with this lam? How long will we pronounce the lam for?
2 seconds.
Very good. Well done, because this is a ya mad. Well done. So we have Al-Alimu.
Al-Amimu.
Al-Alimu.
Al-Alimu.
Much better. Well done. Alimu.
Alimu.
Very nice. Well done. Let's put the al in the beginning. Al-Alimu.
Al-Alimu.
Beautiful. Well done. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. So here again, we have a blank alif and the letter before has a fatha. So how long will we pronounce this letter for?
2 seconds.
Very good. Well done. So we have Al-Qabidu.
Al-Qabidu.
Very nice. Al-Qabidu.
Al-Qabidu.
Very good. Well done. Next word here. Al-Basitu.
Al-Basitu.
Very nice. Al-Basitu.
Al-Basitu.
Very good. Well done. Next word here. Al-Khafidu.
Al-Khafidu.
Very nice. Your thick letters are really good, mashallah. Well done. Al-Khafidu.
Al-Khafidu.
Very good. Well done. Now we have here a ra with a shadda on the top. So we need to join the previous letter to your ra. And then we have an alif afterwards. So how long will we pronounce the ra for afterwards?
Seconds.
Excellent. Well done. 2 seconds with a thick sound. Okay. Ar-Rafi'u.
Al-Rafi'u.
Very good. Well done. There is a lam here. You were correct. There is a lam, but there is no stroke on the lam and there is no a sign on the lam. So there is no sukoon, there's no shadda. So we don't pronounce this lam. It's just a blank lam. Okay. So we join the alif directly to the ra. Ar-Rafi'u.
Ar-Rafidu.
Oh, and okay, well done, good. And the last one, Al-Mu'izzu.
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 Very nice, beautiful recitation, G1 421, really, really nice. You knew all your letters, you knew how to elongate properly when I questioned you about it. Really good, just keep practicing. MashaAllah, well done. Jazakumullah for your help. Allah Hafiz. We have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1 539.
Assalamu alaikum, G1 539.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. So if we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Jazakumullah. Okay, just a quick reminder, all students at home, remember you should be reciting this out loud, even if you are not on the mic with the teacher. Okay, so everybody needs to be practicing. So if you're in your own home, you're all in your own homes, you have your own screen in front of you. As I recite, you should also recite as well. Okay, you need to listen to the student so that you can hear if there are any corrections that need to be made, but you also need to practice your recitation. Okay, Jazakumullah. Thank you, G1 539 for waiting there. So we have another word here, and we're going to start from this word here. Okay, Al-Mudhillu.
Al-Muzillu.
Al-Mudhillu.
Al-Muzillu.
Good. So we've got to join this and harden the lam sound because of the shadda. Dhillu.
Zillu.
Very nice. Well done. Al-Muzillu.
Al-Zillu.
Next word. As-Sami'u.
As-Sami'u.
Very good. Why did I elongate the meme there? Why did I say that for 2 seconds instead of 1 second? Do you remember what this is? This is a ya mad. So when you have a ya with a sukoon on top and the letter before has a kasra, you have to elongate the letter, make it longer for 2 seconds. Okay? As-Sami'u.
As-Sami'u.
Very good. Well done. Al-Basiru.
Al-Basiru.
Very nice. Remember, Sod is a thick sound. So we need to make a round mouth. Even though it's got a kasra underneath, we still need to make our mouth round in order to make that thick, heavy sound. Al-Basiru.
Al-Basiru.
Good. Al-Hukmu.
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 Very good. Al-Hukmu.
Al-Hukmu.
Very nice. Al-Adlu.
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 Very good. Well done. Al-Latifu.
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 Tifu.
Tifu.
Very good. Al-Latifu.
Al-Latifu.
Very good. Jazakumullah, G1539, really good effort. So just make sure that you say every letter really clearly and you really slow yourself down when you're reciting. So you try it, you break it down if you need to, you say small parts if you need to, and then you put the whole word together. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz. Could have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1385.
G1385. Assalamu alaikum. G1385.
The mic is unmute. Maybe there is a...
G1 385, can you hear me? I think we'll have to try someone else.
Okay. G1 669.
G1 669, can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, how are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah, and you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Understanding everything in the lesson okay today?
Yes.
Excellent, good, well done. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Beautiful, well done. Just remember, minashayta. So you have to really make sure you're joining the sheen to the noon there. Okay, well done, good, excellent. So we're going to start from here. Okay, so we've got a thick sound here, thick kha and a thick ra. So make sure you have your nice round mouth there to say those letters. And here we have a ba with a ya and a sukoon on top. So how long are we going to say this sound for here?
2 seconds because
Good.
it's mud.
Brilliant, well done. That was going to be my next question, that what do we call this? So that's very good, well done. It's a ya mud. We will say that for 2 seconds. Good, well done. So al-khabiru.
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 Very good, well done. Al-halimu.
Al-Halimu.
Very good. Now remember, this ha comes from the middle of our throat. So it's you have to feel the sound, the air coming from your throat there. It's close to the ha sound, but it's ha. Okay? Al-halimu.
Al-Halimu.
Good. Al-azimu.
Al-Azimu.
Beautiful. Well done. Al-ghafuru.
Al-Ghafuru.
Very nice. Now, why did I elongate this fa sound here?
Because it's a wow mud.
Brilliant. And how many seconds did I do it for?
2 seconds.
Very good. Excellent. Al-ghafuru.
Al-Ghafuru.
Very nice. Well done. Ash-shakuru.
Ash-shakuru. Ash-shakuru.
Very nice. Well done. Ash-shakuru.
Ash-shakuru.
Very good. Well done. Really good hardening on that sheen there. Sometimes it becomes difficult to keep that sound. So you hardened that really well. You joined that really well. Well done. Al-aliju.
Al-Ali. Al-Ali.
Aliju.
Al-Aliyu.
Liju.
Liyu.
Okay, good. Well done. That's a lam. And then the ya with a shadda. So it's liju. So we have to double or harden the ya sound there. Liju.
Liyu.
Very good. Al-aliju.
Al-Aliyu.
Very nice. Beautiful recitation, G1 669. Really well done. Jazakumullah, you knew your rules really well as well, and you even knew the names of your specific letters as well that I asked you. So that was really good. Just keep practicing, mashallah. Really well done. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah for your help.
Allah Hafiz.
Can we have our next student, please?
Yes, our next student is G1 315.
G1 315. G1 315. Assalamu alaikum. G1 315.
Okay.
No sound? Okay.
G1 362.
G1 362. Can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you? How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. You understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Excellent. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Lovely. Well done, mashallah. Okay, so we're going to start from here. Okay. Yes, that's right. We can start from here. So here we have a ba with a kasra underneath, and we have a ya with a sukoon on top. So how long will we say this sound for?
2 seconds or 2 counts.
Very good. Well done. And what is this called? This letter here with the sukoon?
Yeah.
Ya mad. Ya mad. Because the letter before has a kasra underneath. Well done. Good. Excellent. So we have al-kabiru.
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 Very good. Al-hafizu.
Al-Hafizu.
Very nice. Al-hafizu.
Al-Hafizu.
Very good. Al-muqitu.
Al-Muqitu.
Very nice hardening of that qaf there. Well done. Once more. Al-muqitu.
Al-Muqitu.
Very good. Al-hasibu.
Al-Hasibu.
Very nice. Al-hasibu.
Al-Hasibu.
Nice. Well done. Al-jalilu.
Al-Jalilu.
Very good. Al-jalilu.
Al-Jalilu.
Very good. So you have to be really careful that there's 1, 2, 3 lams in this word. So you have to pronounce each of them really clearly. Okay? Al-jalilu.
Al-Jalilu.
Very good. Well done. Al-kabimu. Oh, sorry.
Al-ka-
That was my mistake. Excuse me. Al-karimu.
Al-Karimu.
Once more. Al-karimu.
Al-Karimu.
Very good. Excellent recitation, G1 362. And you knew your rules as well. So that was really good. So keep practicing. Mashallah, you did really, really well. Jazakumullah for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1 361.
G1 361. G1 361. Are you on the mic?
Okay. No response then. Okay. G1 is G1 572.
G1 572. Assalamu alaikum. G1 572. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, is that G1 572?
Yes, I just
Excellent.
was dreaming about something.
Okay, you can hear me okay, yep? Okay, excellent. Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, then we'll begin.
Before I start, I can just say that I wasn't in yesterday, and I wasn't on Monday, but I wasn't in on Tuesday, and we messaged an email. So
Okay, we'll make a note. Discipline in charge, can you make a note that they sent in an email to say they wouldn't be in yesterday? Okay, Jazakumullah. Okay, thank you for letting us know. Okay, if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah.
okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Very nice, beautiful. So we're going to start from here. We have 2 thick sounds here. We have a ra and a qaf. Both of them are thick sounds. Okay, so we need to be really careful to say those thick sounds. How long will we say this qaf sound for here?
So say it for 2 counts, 2 seconds.
Excellent. And what is this letter called here? This letter with the spoon?
Ya Madia.
Yeah, very good. Well done. Excellent. So we say it for 2 counts because there's a ya mad. The letter before has a kasra underneath. So that's 2 seconds for that letter. Okay, so let's start. Ar-raqibu.
Raqibu.
Very nice. Al-mujibu.
Al-Mujibu.
Very nice. Al-hakimu.
Al-Hakimu.
Very good. Al-hakimu.
Al-Hakimu.
Really nice ha. Well done. Very good. Al-wadudu.
Al-wadudu.
Very nice. Al-majidu.
Al-majidu.
Very nice. Al-ba'ithu.
Al-ba'ithu.
Very good. Al-ba'ithu.
Al-ba'ithu.
Very nice. Well done. You said all your letters really clearly. You could hear every single sound, even when you were joining letters. That was really good. All your elongation was perfect. You've made sure that you did 2 counts, 2 beats, however you call it. Can you remind me what this letter is called here? What you would call this?
It's an alif.
And the bar comes before, the blank alif with a bar that comes before it, which has a fatha on the top.
So you have to make it for 2 counts.
Excellent. And you would call it an alif what? Alif mad? Yes. Yes. It's one of the huruf al-mad. So this is an alif mad. Okay. You make the bar sound for 2 seconds because the bar has a fatha and the blank alif comes after that. This here, what do we call this waw with the sukoon? Because the letter before. Very good. Well done. Excellent. So you know all of the letters, you know all of the sounds, and you know the rules as well about your huruf al-mad. So mashallah, well done.
I'm in this class because I already done my Quran. I finished it all.
Mashallah, excellent.
It's just because I started to forget it because my teacher had to keep on starting with other children because, I finished.
Okay.
And this class is helping me revise.
Mashallah, that's very good. However, whenever you are reading the Quran, you are getting blessings, whether you've read it 20 times or 1 time. If you enter a class and you are reading it daily, you are getting blessings for that. So that's really, really good. Mashallah, well done. Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help in the class. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Excellent. So can we have our next student, please?
Yes, our next student is G1 789.
789. G1 789. Assalamu alaikum. Maybe another student, please.
Okay. G1 504.
G1 504. Can you hear me? G1 504. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Is that G1 504?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. Well done. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, how are you today, by the way?
Good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. So if we start with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very good. Well done. So, Ash-Shahidu.
Ash-Shahidu.
Very good. Al-Haqqu.
Al-Haqqu.
Very nice. You hardened that really well and you made a thick sound as well. Very good. Al-Haqqu.
Al-Haqqu.
Good. Al-Wakilu.
Al-Wakilu.
Very nice. Al-Qawiyyu.
Al-Qawiyyu.
Good. Well done. Remember this qaf, thick sound. Al-Qawiyyu.
Al-Qawiyyu.
Very good. Al-Matinu.
Al-Matinu.
Very good. Al-Waliyyu.
Al-Waliyyu.
Very good. Well done. Really nice recitation. So can you tell me, please, this sound here, how long do we say this sound for?
For 2 seconds or 2 counts.
Very good. And what is this called here?
Ya Madiyya.
Very good. Well done. Because the ya with a sukun, previous letter has a kasra underneath. Very good. Are there any others in this line? There was a ya there as well. I think that's just, there were 2, but it was the same rule. So that's fine. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. You recited really, really well. MashaAllah. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, if we could have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1 417.
G1 417. G1 417, can you hear me?
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. You understanding everything okay today?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So if we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then we'll begin.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Well done, good. So we're going to start from here, the highlighted words. Al-Hamidu,
الحميد
Al-Muhsiyu.
المحصي.
Good. Make sure Sod, this is your thick sound. So even though it's got a kasra, you still have to keep a round mouth and try to make a thick, heavy sound. Al-Muhsiyu.
المحصي.
Very good. Al-Mubdi'u.
الم 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 المد
Al-Mubdi'u.
المبدئ
Al-Mubdi'u.
المبدئ
Al-Mubdi'u.
المبدئ.
Good, well done. So we're making a slight, you can hear a slight jerk when I say it. Okay, and we'll do that rule later, but just try to make a very slight jerk there. Al-Mubdi'u.
المبدئ.
Very good, well done. Al-Mu'idu.
المعيد.
Very nice. Al-Muhyi.
المحيي.
Very good. Al-Mumitu.
المميت.
Very good, well done. So here we have an ayn with a kasra, we have a ya with a sukoon on top. So how long will we say this sound?
2 seconds or 2 counts.
Good, and what do we call this?
Lean.
Yamad, yamad. Okay, yalin would be, there was a yalin a little bit earlier. I'll show you that. The letter before the ya must have a fatha on it for it to be a yalin here. Okay, so we have a letter with a fatha, a ya with a sukoon, so that becomes a yalin, and we would say hey. Okay, over here, the letter before has a kasra, so this is a ya mad. We will say ay and make it 2 seconds that way. Okay, Jazakumullah, thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, if we can have our next student, please.
Yes, our next student is G1 429.
G1 429. Assalamu alaikum. G1 429. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
Fine.
Alhamdulillah. And are you understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Brilliant. Well done. Okay, so if we start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and we'll begin from here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good. Well done. So we begin from here. Al-Hayyu.
الحي.
Very nice. Al-Qayyum.
القيوم.
Al-Qayyum.
القيوم.
Okay, so here we have a waw with a sukoon on top. The letter before has a dhamma. So how many seconds will we say this for? How many counts?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Well done. So al-qayyum.
القيوم.
Very good. Excellent. Well done. Al-wajidu.
الواجد.
Very nice. Well done. Al-majidu.
الماجد.
Very good. Al-wahidu.
الواحد.
Very good. As-samadu.
الصمد.
Very nice. As-samadu.
الصمد.
Very good. Well done. So here we have a waw with a fatha. We have a blank alif afterwards. How long do we say this waw for?
2 seconds or 2 counts.
Very good. Well done. This is alif mad. So 2 seconds or 2 counts. Well done. Excellent. Really nice recitation. Make sure that you elongate your letters properly, and you really need to pay close attention to make sure that you recognize if it is a waw mad, a ya mad, or an alif mad as well. Okay. Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
could have our next student, please.
Yes, next student is G1 451.
G1 451. G1 451.
Okay. G1 431.
G1 431. Excuse me.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I am good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Are you understanding everything okay?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So we're going to start from here. If you start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah, and then we'll...
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very good. So we're going to start from this word here. Remember, the red letters are your thick sounds. So you need to make a round mouth and make a thick and heavy sound there. Okay. Al-Qadiru.
Al-Qadiru.
Very nice. Al-Muqtadiru.
Al-Muqtadiru.
Okay, so we have ta, di. Ta, di, ru.
Tadiru.
Good. Well done. Tadiru.
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 Very good. Al-Muqtadiru.
Al-Muqtadiru. Tadiru.
Tadiru. Well done. Excellent. It's very difficult because there's similar sounding letters and it can get quite confusing, but we'll keep practicing. Okay, well done. Good effort. Al-Muqaddimu.
Al-Muqaddiru.
Al-Muqaddimu. Muqaddi.
Al-Muqaddiru.
Okay, good. What's this last letter here?
Mu.
Mu. Well done. Excellent. Al-Muqaddimu.
Al-Muqaddimu.
Very good. Well done. Excellent. Al-Mu'akhiru.
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 Very good. Well done. Al-Awwalu.
Aw al.
Al. Al.
Al-wa.
Awwa.
Al-wa.
Awwa.
Awwa.
Very good. So this is an alif and this is a waw. Now the waw has a shadda, so you need to make sure that letter's hardened and when you're joining it. Awwa.
Awwa.
Good. Awwalu.
Awwalu.
Good. Al-awwalu.
Al-awwalu.
Beautiful. Well done. Excellent. Al-akhiru.
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 Good. So your kha and your ra there are thick sounds. So ru. So you need to make a round, serious mouth when you're saying them. Okay, well done. Excellent. Very, very good effort. Keep practicing. And any words that you find difficult, any words that you struggle with, break them down, say them slowly, and put them together slowly so that when you put them together, your fluency will be even better, inshallah. Okay, Jazakumullah. Thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah.
Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. If we could have our next student, please.
Yes, next student is G1 828.
828. Assalamu alaikum, G1 828. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. You're understanding the lesson okay?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So if we start with Tawud and Tasmiyah and then we'll begin.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice. Okay, so we're going to start from here. Az-Zahiru.
الظاهر
Very good. الباطن.
الباطن
الباطن.
الباطن
Good, well done. So ta is a thick sound, so we need to make a round, heavy mouth there, okay? Al-wali.
الوالي.
Good. Why is this letter elongated here?
Because it has a
Yeah, it's a little bit
mother.
confusing. It has a kasra underneath, okay? There is a lam here. The lam has a kasra underneath. This shape here is a ya, okay? So there aren't any dots on it, but it's a ya, so you have to elongate that, right? So it's li, 2 seconds.
لي.
Very good. Al-wali.
الوالي.
Very nice. Al-muta'abi.
المتعابي.
Very good. Al-barru.
البر.
Very good. At-tawwabu.
التواب.
Very good. Why did we elongate this for 2 seconds?
Because it has a mother on top of it.
So this it has a fatha on top of the waw, but this blank alif here is an alif mad. We know it's an alif mad because it is a blank alif, and the letter that comes before, which in this case is a waw, has a fatha on top of it. So that makes it an alif mad. So we need to elongate that sound for 2 seconds. Okay, let's do it once more. At-tawwabu.
التواب.
Very good.
Have a go after me.
What is her number?
G189.
We have to ask the discipline in charge.
Yes, she can recite maybe the end prayer. or
Yes,
if you
yeah,
don't-
because we can
Yeah.
keep her on the line because the lesson is about to end, but I will keep her on the line to recite the end prayer. So that's G1829. Okay. Okay, if you stay on the mic, I'm going to just conclude the class and then I'll come to the end prayer and your sister can recite the end prayer with me today. Okay, excellent. So, mashallah, really beautiful class. Everybody recited really, really well. There was a lot to get through today and we managed to finish the exercise. Again, just keep focusing, keep practicing, do it slowly, do it carefully. You don't want to rush through. You should hear every single sound in your recitation. Every single sound is important. Okay, so whenever you are reciting, recite slowly, recite carefully, make sure all of your sounds are clear, right? Really focus on your elongation, making sure that you're looking if there's an alif mad or a ya mad or a waw mad or a ya lean or a waw lean. You have to really start noticing all of those different things to make your recitation really beautiful and understandable as well. Okay, so for homework today, I want you to please practice the exercise that we were doing today. It says the next 5 rows from where the class was reached, but we completed the entire exercise. So I just want you to practice 5 rows of the exercise today. So you can choose it from the top or you can go down in the middle. But I want you to practice 5 of those rows, okay, for your homework. Right, okay, so we have on the mic G1829, who's going to do the final prayer today. So let me just bring that to the screen. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So we'll begin from here. Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'anil azim.
Allahumma arhamni bil-Qur'anil azim.
Very good. And the translation?
O Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great.
Jazakallah. Waj'alhu li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah.
Waj'alhu li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmatan.
Very nice. Well done. And the translation?
and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Beautifully recited. Well done, Jazakumullah. Jazakumullah for all the students who participated today, and all the students at home, and all the parents who are helping as well for their students for their children to learn the Holy Quran. And inshallah, we will see you all again tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.